Changes are in the air throughout the Air Force, and Wright-Patterson is no exception. The Air Force Band of Flight, faced with manpower and resource reductions, is finding ways to accomplish its storied mission: communicate Air Force messages through music.
The Air Force has done its part by coming up with some plans for restructuring that will ensure our sustainability and our viability down the road, because that is really the most important thing. It's not just, are we able to do everything that we want to be able to do, but what's even more important is, are we able to do what we need to be able to do in the long term?
The long-term plan will bring the Band of Flight from 45 members who cover a 7-state region to a 15-member ensemble who will only cover its home state of Ohio. Some bands will grow in size and absorb the increase in their area of responsibility.
15 members can do a lot. We look at our Air Force bands as they exist right now, before any changes. What do you see in an Air Force band? Well, if you come to the big concert band concerts, you see a lot of incredible world-class musicians all assembled at one time to put on those concerts and productions and to inspire thousands of people. But that's only something we do every once in a while. What we're doing in between those times are a great deal of other missions that involve our brass quintets and our rock band and so forth, and our jazz combos. And these are the groups that go out there and work within the community and do protocol support and ceremonial support and community relations. They're doing this all the time, and they work in small groups. And they're amazing, and that's why we have Air Force bands, is to do those things as well. And so what's happening with the bands that are downsizing is we are simply targeting those objectives with more prioritization, and we are allowing those smaller groups to take more of the mission priority in those locations.
As a last hurrah, the 45-member concert band went on the road. Fans in 5 cities in Michigan were treated to a farewell concert featuring 2 hours of military music and heritage. The band's history dates back to 1942 with its founder, Mr. Paul Shartle. The band's name changed several times until taking its current name in 1991. This is the band's first restructuring since its inception.
As we as airmen musicians look at our mission and we evaluate what are reasonable expectations of doing the job and serving our country as airmen musicians, I think you have to look back at history for some inspiration and look at what they did and realize that if it hadn't been for what they did, we wouldn't even be where we are.
For Wright-Patterson Air Force Base Public Affairs, I'm Technical Sergeant Felita LaRocque.